Welcome news for those who've been waiting for some sort of communication about what the plan would be, and obviously their families who are worried and waiting for news as well for what might be happening. It's a really complex time and very, very unstable. So even though we have very welcome news also that there's a ceasefire potentially for up to 72 hours, the history of the last 10 days shows that there's no guarantee that the fighting won't continue. So it remains very unpredictable. But it's good news to hear that the British have now moved more sort of actively, and an evacuation appears to be starting. So we'll have to wait and see how that plays out.
How do we do it? What happens?
Well, the trouble is this country is so large that there are no really good options. I mean, there's talk of Port Sudan being potentially used with naval vessels to extract people from the sea, but that's still 525 miles away from Khartoum. So that's a pretty difficult journey for anybody who's trying to make it that far. Air clearly is the fastest way out, but the capacity on helicopters or aeroplanes is more limited. So land would be the way to get the most people out most quickly if this window is really small. But clearly that's quite dangerous if you get caught up in checkpoints or the message hasn't filtered down to the most junior commanders that there is a ceasefire, because that is always the risk in these kind of
I was going to say, how do you
places.
trust the ceasefire?